D in the house.
Get ready to light it up.
Yo, this is the first game coach picked for your personal. Go on.
Yep. And the whole point is for me to cook my matchup. All right, it's done.
Hey, that's what's up, man. Go out there.
They're a good team, but we got you. So we're going to win. You good, MP?
It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, alongside Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter is Allie LaForce. Here's what the Houston Rockets have lined up on their schedule. On Saturday, they go back home and will host the New Orleans Pelicans. Then on Friday, they'll host the Oklahoma City Thunder.
And you know, for that matchup with Oklahoma City, it's a good checkpoint to see how they fare. It's the 5th contest on the year for them and a chance to evaluate where they stand.
Here are the starters for Houston. Smith and Şengün play together in the front court. Then it's Thompson, then it's Green, and it's Money in at the 2 guard. And for Minnesota, Ant is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Julius Randle out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's Dillingham in at the point guard position. And MP recently made a statement that on any given night, he's hyper-focused on beating his primary matchup. Sounds like he's got something to prove.
I love to see MP vocalize his specific goals, but that comes with the potential of firing up your opponent. Just think back to Anthony Edwards' statement about Kyrie Irving ahead of the Western Conference Finals in 2024. We know how talented MP is, but there's lots of talent in this league. You gotta be careful not to poke the bear, and there are quite a few tough matchups MP is gonna be facing.
Year after year, this early portion of the season is characterized by a great deal of overreaction, Grant.
The media and fans build up a lot of expectations in the offseason, and it's not that bad, but when those expectations aren't met, watch out. Listen, we all just need to settle down and see how things play out. The season is still very young.
And he gets it to go.
Nice to see such unselfish play from Green, putting the team ahead of himself.
The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. A little over a minute and a half into this first quarter. Down low. Şengün with a steal. Thompson against McDaniels. And down it goes. 2 points.
You know, inside is where Thompson excels, and the concentration allowing him to finish there.
Randle outside. The 3 is up. Oh, clanks that one. He's 0 for 1 to start. The Rockets have gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Pass to Gobert. Back to Edwards. Here's McDaniels. The 3 is up. It's rebounded by Şengün.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide open look in space there.
Money misses. Minnesota's gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Randall finds Edwards. Back to Randall. To the middle. Oh, got a piece of it. Back comes Houston in transition. Here's Money. We saw him with 19 his last time out. Tries the spin move. Here's Green. And McDaniels with the rebound.
It does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
Clark, what catches your eye about Jalen Green at a fundamental level?
Well, it starts with his pure explosiveness. That just jumps out at anybody because he's jumping over everybody, okay? The way he can get up and down the floor and hang and lift. And that's what stands out, his athleticism. And he's he's actually rounding off some of the rough edges in his game that makes him kind of scary as we go forward.
Outside Edwards. Fires from deep. That one won't fall. He's 1 for 3 on the day. Houston in the lead. Pass to Money. To the paint. Here's Smith. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
Boy, Smith put some real power behind that jam. Well done, young man.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with Chris Finch. We talked about how Alperen Şengün can act as a facilitator. Coach said he sees the floor like nobody else. He's got a great mind for the game. And if you let him find his guy out of the high post, he will punish you. No doubt about it, they're aware. He is the engine of this offense.
As always, Allie, we thank you.
You know, a reliable veteran like Julius Randle is so valuable. He provides a foundation for everyone else to play off of because they know he'll be there to score and help out. He makes it easier for other players to succeed around him.
Ooh, Gobert with a steal. Here's Randall. And such a nice move to make that bucket possible.
Yeah, and anytime there's contact in there with Randall, he usually gets the best of it.
And Jaden McDaniels picks up the foul. That's his first foul. And Minnesota making a change here. Schroeder's checked in. Pass to Green. Now Şengün, defended by Gobert. And here's Green from the arc. He buries it from 3. Green's got 6.
Green lethal off the catch. Good rhythm on that play.
Here's Dillingham. Thompson with a steal. Inside. Here's Green. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Give him 8 points now. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Rockets.
Well, the effort they've shown on defense has been infectious. Everyone on this team continuing to jump at opportunities to come away with steals.
But how about their scoring in transition as well? That's been a big factor to this point. Are those high tops or track shoes these guys are wearing? My goodness.
Thompson passes to Smith. On the wing, Thompson. Puts it up. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in.
Love the confident approach by Smith Jr. Looked very decisive there.
Pass to Dillingham. For 3, Randall drills it from deep.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Here's Money. Smith left side. Thompson left side. Randall with a steal. Now here's Edwards. Guarded closely. Counted. Edwards gotten his second bucket.
Edwards just doesn't allow defenders to bottle him up. Great focus and persistence.
Pass to Money. And stolen by Edwards. And here we go. The Timberwolves on the run. Here's Dillingham. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to be on him in. Houston leading by 8. This is how the floor looks for the Rockets starting the second. Smith and Şengün play together in the front court. Then it's Shepherd, then it's Thompson, and it's Money in at the 2-guard spot. Outside Schroeder. The teardrop. And he lays it up and in. Schroeder's got his second bucket of the night.
velvety touch on the floater. It's clear Schroeder has a ton of confidence in his ability to score.
Pass to Money. Şengün with it. Here's Money. Offensive rebound. And here's Shepard for three. He can't get it to go. McDaniels against Thompson. McDaniels passes to Schroeder. Here's Landale. 8 points in his last timeout. The shot's good.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Money. Pass to Smith. And there's a pick. Here's Shepard. Minnesota with a rebound. Outplayed in their previous game on their schedule, losing to the Cavs.
And their body language was unimpressive. They looked defeated much of the night, and because of it, they took the L.
Yeah, they look distracted, far off. Distant. I mean, it seemed like their heart wasn't in it to try to win that game.
The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Primo can't hit.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. Thompson's got 5 now.
A confident shot from Amen. I mean, when he trusts his J, Thompson is that much more difficult to check.
And here's Schroeder. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Cleveland.
He didn't make it all about himself. His passing was sharp, and he kept everyone involved.
You can rely on Schroeder's passing ability. He does a good job finding and setting up shooters.
Here's Shepard, covered by Schroeder. Shepard, that's good. And the Rockets lead by 7.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. And this is a star-driven league. But talk about the importance of role players, Graham.
Oh, B.A., a lot of times they're the ones who carry the day. You know what you'll get from your stars, but when the X factor ignites, that can make the difference.
Miller's checked in for McDaniels. They set the screen. And here's Schroeder outside. Smith with the rebound.
And lockdown defense against one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Shepard. Hardaway's checked in for Miller. Now for those joining us now, we're in the second quarter, about 3 minutes gone by. Pass to Prince. Picked by Prince. Schroeder passes to Prince. Over Thompson. Thompson with the block.
Decent reach and solid instincts, allowing Thompson to get a hand on it.
Money misses.
Just imagine if he was shooting better. The lead would be even bigger.
Prince. And he taps it home with authority.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
That one goes in. Thompson's got 7 points.
He's been playing great, unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
Outside Schroeder. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Primo. Takes the 3. That one falls. Coming off Schroeder's feed. Schroeder's got 3 assists now in this one.
And, you know, we all know Schroeder can score now, but they're a nice assist to his wide-open teammate.
Money. Pass to Şengün. Got a hand on it. And he gets it back. Smith outside. Here's Money. Şengün, the screen. Here's Money. And the three-pointer goes. 7 points in the game.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Timberwolves trail by 7. The NBA becoming more and more global, Clark. Şengün, a perfect example of that.
Yeah, Alperen Şengün out of Turkey. Right now on the fast track to being the best player to ever come out of his homeland. So still very young, but boy, his future is quite bright. Well, guys, they need to do something to reduce this deficit. We'll see if that's the answer.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, guys, Money in the last outing against the Thunder was outstanding. He finished with 19 points, and he really showed up on the defensive end as well, using all of his versatility. He had his fingerprints on every part of the game. We'll see how he's able to impact things tonight, Ryan.
Okay, Allie, thanks. Well, that was an incredible night for him. They rode him to that win.
And he was more than happy to carry them, B.A. He might still be feeding off that performance heading into this one.
Yeah, you know, all indications are that he feels good coming into this one. Feels confident that he can build on that prior success.
And Minnesota will go for a different look here. Gobert's checked in for Landale. Julius Randle comes in for Hardaway. Anthony Edwards is checked in for Prince. And Dillingham subbed in for Primo. Jalen Green, he's checked in for Houston.
That's exactly how you win a rebound battle. Get good position and then use your strength to hold on to that position.
Finding some room inside, Green.
Green finds ways to get it done inside. Really intelligent as a scorer.
Now here's Edwards. He had 25 points in his last game. Ooh, poked away. Fast break. Here come the Rockets. A nice shot by Smith. And now it's a 10-point Houston lead.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Edwards with it. He has 7. Ooh, and once again, off the mark by Minnesota. Here's Money, guarded by Edwards. Pass to Money. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Good read from Green there, getting better at sensing when his teammates are wide open and need the ball.
Randle outside. Back comes Houston in transition. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
They're really in control on both ends of the floor right now, forcing turnovers and finding easy points while the other guys struggle to keep up.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. McDaniels is checked in for Minnesota. Brooks, he's checked in for Houston. And here we have last season's best free throw shooting teams. 5th best, the Rockets.
It's one thing to be aggressive getting to the line, and last year they made good on the opportunities when they presented themselves.
On defense, the Rockets. 14 points, their largest margin of the game. Pass to Dillingham. They need this. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Şengün's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Money. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
They're playing great team basketball. It's good movement and sharp, crisp passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
Eason's checked in for Houston. Outside Edwards. Pass to Gobert. Now here's Randle. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Just an attacker is Randle. Always seems like he's being sent to the line.
Now he shot well from the line tonight, going 4 of 5. And Randle drops them both.
It can help a big man's game to hit those free throws. It keeps the defense from getting too aggressive.
Money, pass to Green. Pulls up at the elbow. Good as the jump shot falls. Green's gotten 4 this quarter.
At the offensive end, he's been assertive and efficient, guys. A big reason why they hold this lead right now.
Randle outside. Let's go with a 3. It's hauled in by Houston.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Here's Money, guarded by Edwards. Green, the pass to Money. On the wing, Brooks. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Money. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Well, part of the game plan was to neutralize the crowd. Hey, guess what? Mission accomplished.
And what's been impressive is that it's not been any one player. It's been a collective effort, contributions from everybody.
Outside Edwards. There's the block.
Outstanding defensive awareness that time from Smith Jr. Excellent job wiping that shot away.
To the left wing. 1:06 left to play in the first half of basketball. Here's Dillingham. 20 points for him last game against the Cavs in Cleveland.
Boy, I thought his passing was absolutely fantastic. I mean, really picked apart the defense all game long. Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I'll tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
With that long stride, Smith will get the angle on you before you know it.
Houston shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
Yeah, they had the kind of success from the line that would make any coach breathe a sigh of relief, guys.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. 43 seconds left in the second quarter. Outside Edwards. Here's Dillingham. 5 points in the game. Ooh, and once again, off the mark by Minnesota. To the inside. Randall with a steal.
And they can run out the clock here. No need to rush it.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here. And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
And the basket by Edwards.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
And so it's the Houston Rockets sitting on a comfortable 21-point lead at the end of the quarter. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. Time for a quick break, then back to the action.
Hello and welcome. Before we take a look at the action from the first half, a brief overview of some upcoming games.
You know, right now for Minnesota, starting the season with a loss, you know they're ready to fight tonight. Don't want to start out 0-2.
I think the most important thing is they show improvement. Your record at this point in the season won't tell the whole story.
And going back now to that first half, you could say things are going extremely well for the Houston Rockets.
The way they have owned the paint, not only will they win the game, they might not even sweat in the fourth quarter.
Good news is we have great AC here in the studio, so we never have to sweat.
Ah, it's so cool in here.
Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the third quarter.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Houston leading by 21. Ant is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Rudy Gobert is out there with Julius Randle. And it's Dillingham in at the point. So that's the Timberwolves 5. The 3 from Thompson. Dillingham with a rebound. And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting at 45% of the game so far. McDaniels from long range. Smith with the rebound. Smith's got 6 rebounds in the game. And he might not blow you away with numbers, but there's a reason why McDaniels is on the floor so often, Clark.
Hey, B.A., I love his versatility at both ends of the floor. He knows exactly what's needed from him by his team. He gives it to him. He doesn't need a lot of touches. He just plays the game. Love his motor, love his consistency. He is the epitome of a value utility guy.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Ryan, Anthony Edwards, his disposition just brightens a locker room. Coach Chris Finch said he's an absolute joy to coach. Always in a great mood with a great smile. It doesn't matter if he plays well or he doesn't. Every day he has the same approach and the same attitude.
And he wants to be great, Allie. There's no doubt about that.
How about the work ethic of Anthony Edwards? Not to mention that linebacker build and the sweet shooting stroke. But what he wants most is to see his team succeed. That's what you love about AE.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Now that's how you rock the rim. Give them the 2 points and add a little style there as well.
Ridiculous.
I call that an executive summary statement.
Dillingham with the bucket.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
Smith passes to Money. Here's Şengün. To the right side. Out to Thompson. 6 to shoot. With the fadeaway. Edwards pulls it in. Edwards got 4 rebounds now. Pass to McDaniels. Randall outside. Edwards for 3. It's hauled in by Houston. Şengün's got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him.
You know, scoring efficiency has been low, and it's not helping them on the scoreboard.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Pass to Randall, and here's McDaniels, defended by Thompson. Here's Dillingham. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Dillingham's got 10 points in the game. Here's Money, guarded by Edwards, and Jaden McDaniels picks up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game. And the Rockets making a change here. Shepard's checked in. Right around 3 minutes into this second half. Counted from distance. He's got 5.
Pick
Works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Back to Randall. Blocked!
Outstanding timing on the rejection. Jabari Smith Jr. using that athleticism and length to perfection on D.
Can't complete the lob. And here's Dillingham from the arc. It's hauled in by Houston. Earlier they held a 23-point lead. They'll be playing host to New Orleans for their next one. And that's the first of just 2 home games for them.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Randall outside. Outside McDaniels. Shot clock at 6. Here's Randall. The shot comes out. Good D by Şengün. McDaniels against Thompson for 3. Smith. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
Jabari Smith went top 3 in the draft for his shooting. And boy, is that jumper pretty.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Gobert with a screen on Smith. Here's Randall. No good. Had a chance to end the run there.
Boy, just not scoring with the efficiency he'd like to. Tough quarter for him.
And the basket is good. He got it to go, and he took the bump. So a free throw coming up. An opportunity at a 3-point play. Chris French has called timeout. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. Grant, when you look at the mentality of today's players, what are the differences from back in your day?
Well, B.A., through the wonders of technology, players interacting more directly with their fans and telling their own stories. Also, there's a brotherhood. It's a bit more brotherly, with players on different teams more friendly than in days past. And, you know, I'm not sure how I feel about that.
He shoots a three. It's rebounded by Minnesota.
After hitting 1-3 in the first half, he's been unable to dial in from deep since then.
Taking a look at the Rockets. Smith and Şengün play together in the front court. Then it's Thompson, then there's Mitchell, and it's Money in at the 2.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Thompson outside. It's rebounded by Anthony Edwards.
Probably not the shot they had in mind, but you can't fault him. He had a clean look.
Primo passes to Edwards. Down low. And Edwards slams it in.
Boy, the athleticism of Edwards is something to behold. Love watching him sky up to throw it down.
It's good.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
It's deflected, and he stays with it. Prince down low. He's against Smith. Here's Primo. Shoots over Thompson. Primo, good.
He's done everything he can tonight, trying to keep this team competitive.
Money, pass to Smith. And he goes in for the dunk.
Come on now, guys. That's flat out insane.
Hey, when's the last time you saw a jam like that?
And guys, it's going to be a long time before we see another one just like that.
And that replay courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. The open shot by Edwards. It's hauled in by Houston. Smith's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Pass to Money. And we hear about the unwritten rules of sports sometimes, Clark. What are some of those in the NBA?
Well, you try not to ever foul an airborne player. I think most players are really sensitive to that. Don't disrespect the other team. Be professional and sportsmanlike when you've got a margin of victory that doesn't need to be added on. In other words, don't run up the score. Don't try to get numbers for the sake of numbers. Play the game, play to win, and do it with respect at all times.
Thompson passes to Green. Picked by Smith from behind the arc. McDaniels with the rebound. Timberwolves trail by 21 to the paint. Here's Edwards. Gets a very good look and converts. Edwards got 7 points here in the quarter.
Built like a linebacker, Edwards is not your average off guard, folks.
Money, pass to Şengün. Here's Money. Smith outside. McDaniels against Thompson. Green for 3. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson.
And this is someone that can really hurt you from long range. He did that to a degree in the first half, and he's doing it now.
Back to Randall. Outside Edwards. Now Gobert. Outside McDaniels. And here's Dillingham from the arc. Smith with the rebound. Smith's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. And here's Green from the arc. And the Rockets hit again from deep.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
And so it's the Rockets.
business. Wins pay the bills, baby.
What was that little stunt you pulled before the game?
Crowd looks hyped tonight. Better come with it.
More back.